Okay, that is not the attack you were supposed to use right there, sir. I'm pretty sure this is not a door that you can punch open. I'm just gonna commit to that statement. Before I farm out this area, I will actually check if that is the case. Forgot to put the knuckle bracer ring back on. Oh, cool. That was a really, really fun dodge you did there. Where you peeked inside of a door to get the arrow off you. Keep running. Just keep running. Okay. So, Dragon Airy, we are going to do a full sweep of. I think there's just one bonfire in Dragon Sanctuary. I think. Not 100% sure. The Emerald Herald, of course, returns to Majula, so she's not just standing there like a lump on a log. That man gets it, because I don't want to deal with him later. Forget that he's there and just let him run up behind me. That'd be real cool. So that one we got. So we poke our head up here. What happened last time is that guy got in the way of us being aggroed on the Crystal Lizard. We need all 4 arrows, so we need full stamina to engage a Crystal Lizard. There are, of course, no more. Missed that one. So that one we could deal with by breaking the eggs, resting at the bonfire, and then coming back. So he's not running into the eggs. Whoa. Did take some equipment damage there. Those are, I believe, corrosive. Corrosive hollows. Looked like. Okay. That one said no. No enemies on that path except for the 4 dudes jumping out of the tunnel. Yep, definitely corrosive. And there are all our souls gone. But our gear didn't break, so that's actually preferable. Yeah, learning those guys were corrosive and not explosive was certainly a problem. With corrosive enemies, they don't die on attack. They just get to keep attacking. And all of their attacks are staggered. So they just keep knocking you down every time you stand up. There's no whiskey drink, lager drink, or cider drink waiting for you on the other side. No tubs to thump in this bitch. The way this song works in that situation is just I get knocked down, I get up again, I get knocked down. Repeat until you die. Not enough alcohol. I don't know if that would make the cycle end faster or longer. We are going to skip the mirror enemies on this one because I just feel like making progress. Actually skip the chameleon as well. Just walk around him. I'm going to try and skip all of these enemies, actually. So I can... You don't get that one. I want to try and put the monkeys out front on a different cycle than these guys. And I've succeeded in that try. The thought process was currently everyone was on the same despawn cycle. So when I despawned the monkeys, I would have those guys despawned as well. And if I do need them to open those locked doors, it would be easier to have a memo going, hey, you need to do that now. Here's a good spawn point right outside of Aldia's Keep. We are actually going to pause at the top of this. So YouTube, I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a bag of chips and use the restroom. Okay, YouTube, we're back from chip break. It was an eventful chip break. We had chips. I walked forward from the elevator to here because I felt this was a better idle spot than the elevator. Okay, cool. You're all caught up. We're moving forward. Oh, I thought I missed that guy. Okay. I was like, man, did I really pull that shot on an enemy who's not moving? Got a new trash bag, so it's minty fresh. Did you ever get your boss to justify the minty fresh trash bags? Because it seems like such an odd choice. Yeah. Nope. Those were the only ones that's what he got. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like some pandemic buying. Well, there was no toilet paper in stock, so you get half ply. Okay, so that may be how to deal with that enemy. Change the angle I approach him, changes the direction he flees. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something I don't do often in Dark Souls games. I'm gonna use a repair powder. Repair powder is one of those items that I hold on to because who knows when I'll need it. But the answer is you'll never need it. It'll never be useful in combat. And unless you're doing a challenge run, like no bonfire or deathless, really no bonfire. Even if you're just doing straight up deathless, but bonfires are allowed, you'll never have a use for repair powder. Forlorn? Oh, it's Scythe Forlorn. Oh, you've got it. Christ almighty. Shoot that man. That does a lot of damage if he connects. That was me overcommitting. If I had not overcommitted there, once I broke his guard, I could have done a riposte, but I overcommitted to damage and broke the riposte window. I was about to ask if anyone sees any crystal lizards, and then one ran away. Okay, that was some Dark Souls hitboxes if I've ever seen one. I agree, dude. I agree. Return to last bonfire, going all the way back to Shaded Woods. And then I've already cleared this area once when we got Shaded Ruins originally. I don't remember how many times I did it, but I did clear to this door before I had the King's Ring. So I will get some amount of warning for Aldia's Keep despawning. Also, I hate that the King's Ring is an actual item you have to equip and not a key item in your pocket. So you have to put the ring on, talk to the door, take the ring off. It's so clunky. Oh, it's a hex. Man, just dropping hexes. those two carriages theoretically could have been broken open, but I don't know if in reality you can get the troll to follow you that far. And the troll's already gone, so I can't, you know, respawn him and bring him back. I could bonfire ascetic and that would respawn him, but I'm not going to worry too much about enemies that only exist in theory, and I don't know if they actually exist or not. My 2 chat ad timers are very optimistic. Both saying the ads are done like a minute before the ads are done. Did you want to do pizza tonight, since we have the pizzas and we haven't used the pizza stone in ages? That's fine. It's cold as anything. I was almost going to make some tea during that chip break. But I figured it would take way too long to make tea. That was a waste of a poison arrow. Don't hit the painting, please. I don't know if that man came out swinging or came out parrying. I can't tell. He used a life gem. I am going to, since I'm full up on souls right now, if I have to take an L, to get one of them to break the door open, I am fine doing that. This locked door can be opened with the key you get from the dragon skeleton. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we don't need to do anything silly. I also can't advance the bonfire past this one in the stairwell until after I get that key. Because there are... I'm trying to see if you can see them through the crack in the door. There are oh, dying to a chip. Whew. There are enemies in that room. To get the key, you have to light all 4 torch sites. And that wakes up the dragon statue. Also, I appreciate in the Dark Souls wiki walkthrough for Aldia's Keep, this hallway is just referred to as Shrek 3. Do. I was about to ask what killed me as we're walking back, and I forgot why we were walking back. I had to teleport out because I went somewhere and there was no coming back from it. Which is even more reason not to jump down and grab that item, because that's another teleport out spot. And I have to go through all of this again. And I just want to get to the end of Dragon Sanctuary. Bobby, you played Lords of the Fallen, right? The new one, not the old one. I don't know if Bobby's got his ears on. He might be working. He's a busy man.